Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Auction Not Included. This is episode 51. In the last episode, and I again apologize for it being short, we managed to get some actual plastic off our friend here, which in turn means that the printing pod can give us more. In looking for that plastic, I saw this. Our little buddy here has already produced the next round, and it is staying as a glossy, so I don't have to push it through the critter analyzer. We do have two mealwoods growing now, so they'll both be able to eat, so that part's fine. Although I think we do want to grab more of this liquid carbon dioxide just to help cool things down. And we're going to be talking about this section very, very soon, because there's something very interesting happening there. Right, so let's get into that. So I had noticed we were researching the thing for the rad bolt joint plate, right? To help us with the yellow research. That's fine, no problem. The current yellow research is going, it's just very slow. That's the whole point of that, right? The purple research, no problem, that's just supercomputer. The orange research, that's where the problem lies. This has not moved, and the reason it has not moved is because it uses up the data banks, those like the disks. We don't have any. And I buzzed around the map, and I did not see anywhere where I had not already clicked. Let me find a good example building. Needs somebody. Yeah, here. Where I'd already clicked an inspect, that gives you a disk. So, as far as I can tell, there are no more on our little planetoid here. There might be, and I have missed one, but I think I got everybody. Like I went around and around and around, and I'm pretty sure there aren't any. So, what does that mean? Well, option one, we can teleport here. Because it looks like there are probably... Because that certainly looks like a computer here, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not going to... Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so for sure there's some here. So that's one option. Option two is we could get into... Yes, Orbital Data Collection Lab, which we have obviously research because we have the orange research. But we have to actually build one. Well, these, of course, they're orbital. That means rocket. And rockets will almost certainly need power. I never did research this guy here, the battery module, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do that. This is going to have to wait because we cannot do this anyway. And there's no point. I guess I could let him finish this part, but there's really no point, so I'm just going to take that off. And I think my game's about to crash again, because when it does stuff like that, that's all bad. Yep, I foresee a game crash in my very near future. Good. There's something funny with that queuing research mod, but I'm afraid to take mods out because that can break save games, but I do suspect that it is in fact not doing well. Can I just pick something? I can pick something else. Can I just re-pick the one I had, even though it's off, and then put this back in? No? Okay. Okay, I think we're going to do a brief pause here, and I'm just going to reload the game. Hang in there. And we're back. It looks like just reloading the game has sorted it. It has now let me pick this one, and it doesn't look like it's going to be terribly upset with me, so I think we got away with that one. Okay. But anyway, that does mean we need to start planning where the rocket's going to live. And I kind of thought this would be a good section, simply because there's not, a whole lot of else going on here. Let me try that sentence one more time. There's not a whole lot else going on out here, so it seems perfectly reasonable. I guess I need to redo those mopping commands. So that part should be fine. It kind of looks like a natural, little divot there. I suppose the other option would be over here. There's another little divot here. But this, I also have no idea how much heat gets generated by a rocket engine. I am assuming a lot, so I kind of like that, further from the base if possible. It may not end up being that bad, but I don't know. I've never actually built a rocket, so this is going to be something. What this does mean, though, is I'm going to probably need to put in bunker doors, which are steel, right? Yes, so I'm going to want a bunker door across that, and I remember there being something about the scanner. Yeah, for returning space rockets, so I'm gonna need to get a scanner out there as well. But first off, I need steel. Real bad. And I currently do not have refined carbon. Well, that we can fix. I don't know. 10, 20? Let's make 20 of them. So that would give me 2,000 kilos of carbon, which would be enough for... Well, that'd be enough for 100 of these. No, that's totally fine. I don't have enough lime for that. I think I've got enough lime for, it looks like 27. So I'll make 25 just because it's, I like round numbers. Okay, so you boys have a lot of work to do. And that's going to generate a lot of heat too, which I'm not super keen on, but I don't think it can be avoided. So I guess we'll just let that do their thing. And of course that's going to be power issues too, right? Okay, why are you? Because I clearly never bothered to upgrade you to the heavy watt. Fair enough. Alright, anyway, printables. I think we all know I'm going for steel, so I will be back. And we're back. I actually bumped into some plastic on my way to steel and thought that's something else I'm going to need anyway, so I'm just going to grab that. Okay. I don't want to even try and guess the physics behind an egg-shaped blob of water. I guess this is officially water vapor? It can't possibly be. No, I mean, it's got to mean that there's water flowing, microscopic amounts flowing here, and that's off-gassing, and that's just how it's showing it. Yet not enough for this thing to catch and pick up. Or that you just haven't done enough yet to transfer it or something. I don't know, but that's really weird. What? Oh, so I can't get there to build that last. Okay, that's fair. That's my fault entirely. There you go. Now you can get there to do that one square. There you go. Enough of that nonsense. Your breathability's up to 98, so I think I can shut you off again. Speaking of, though, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Though I do clearly need to do something here. And it might be just as simple as more airflows. That does seem to be my go-to solution for basically everything. Okay, well this one I don't really want more airflows to, but this section I certainly do. That was entirely the wrong square, thank you. There, that's just a whole lot better airflow in that area, which hopefully will be enough. But we'll have to wait and see. It's either that or I need to move some of this stuff around and get an oxyfern in here, but... Oh, I'm hoping frogs too, buddy. No, nobody came by? That's a shame. Oh, they've laid another egg. Cool. I don't know if there's going to be enough food for them. I don't know, I don't remember how much cuttle pips eat. Well, they are officially wild, and wild ones take less food from what I remember. Yes, they take a quarter as much food, so maybe 2 of these is enough. Well, guess we'll find out. What? Where? Why? What? What circuit are we talking about here? There is no circuit there. There's still a piece of conductive wire here. Is that so? Okay, that's fine. It's not plugged in. So you know what? It can absolutely 100% go away. That's clearly from my old wire before I split it for the transformer, so that's fine. I get that. The other thing I had wanted to do is I wanted to keep an eye on Devon, because he was getting injured a lot yesterday. So I kind of want to keep an eye on him. Yeah, I know, you're going to love being the center of attention, huh? See, that would actually stress me out more. But anyway, apparently they like it, so that's cool. Although this zoomed in bit is going to flicker my... Yeah, so you've gone here. So I clearly missed he was already injured. That's unfortunate. Because I really do want to know what it is that's causing this in the first place. Could it be... Oh, I just thought of what it could be. Could it be standing in the nuclear waste? Well, it just says it's radioactive, not that it causes damage. Unless he is irradiated. Are you irradiated at the moment? Well, you definitely have come into contact. But I wonder if that is what has been doing it. Okay, well there's our space power. That's good. So we'll be able to make batteries for this little orbital rocket thing. Now what? Why is there conductive wire there? So you're telling me on this joint plate there's also some conductive wire. Okay. Well, that seems like an easy one to get rid of, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess I gotta get rid of this. Where can I put this nuclear waste then? Maybe I just dump it back up here? Seems to be a decent spot for it to... Since this is already highly radioactive anyway. So yes, why don't you come there? We will mop up any radioactive stuff. And then we'll just dump it up here. What? Can you get the sense I'm getting kind of annoyed at this overloaded wire garbage? Especially these disconnected ones. There you go. Some lead here. Must have been very, very little, because I don't even see a little pool of it. Well, whatever. This is getting rid of it. That's good enough. I guess we should dig out a little bit so there's more room for it. Now, is there... I was going to say, is there any more research we could be doing? But actually, I think we still have more scanning to do. Yeah, there's more scanning to do, I think, so... Maybe I'll just let Stinky do that instead of research. Assuming we can, I don't know what the range on this thing is. So I guess I have to wait and see if Stinky actually comes in here to do it or not. Alright, well, we'll just keep an eye on it. In the meantime, we are still building vast amounts of steel anyway, so... Okay, you did all carbon, so we're just, yeah, waiting on the rest of the steel. Okay. Actually, we may not have enough iron. Why did I do this? Don't know. I'm sure I had a delightful reason at the time. Maybe I was expecting to dig the rest of this room out at some point, and then just didn't. Okay, so yes, this airflow has drastically improved the situation over here. Cool, okay. So if you just need dirt and water, is there any real reason I couldn't just plumb in another oxyfern down here somewhere? Because that would certainly be a lot better than using these. So we definitely have water in this area. In fact, you know, you take water, so I absolutely... Maybe I'll just take these out and just put in some more oxyferns. And then never have to worry about using this power and algae here. That certainly sounds like a much better plan. I think I'm going to do that. In fact, yeah, I won't need any of this power at all. Just like an all go. We'll put in some hydroponic farms. How many of them do I think I need, though? That's the only real question. I don't know. I'll do 3. That might be overkill. That might be overkill, but we'll do it anyway. And I won't need this ladder anymore, so that can go as well. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you have plenty of temperature range, so you should be fine. There we go. Obviously, I don't have 3 oxyferns, but the next printing pod is very soon, and I'll get at least one of them going. We'll do the rest after. And I think that'll be fine. Yeah, you... Oh, you're showing polluted water, though. That's actually a very good point. The output from that was polluted, wasn't it? Yes, so I cannot do this. This is a non-starter. Sorry about that, guys. We need to empty pipe. Yes. Sorry about that. I screwed that up. That's entirely my fault. These have to instead come back out here. So under normal conditions, water's coming in here. So we will snip it there. And then now that these are in fact empty, they can come back up here and you can just be deconstructed. That's fine. And we'll probably have to do some mopping here, but that's not a big deal. And then I guess all these pipes here are now completely unnecessary because they were just bonus polluted, right? Yeah, you go to there, and then all this is just bonus. So I can get rid of that, or I could just leave it. It's not really doing anything. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, printables. Let's get me some oxyferns. I will be back. And we're back. 1 oxyfern. I'll obviously need more, but that will get them started. So now I guess I did need that ladder after all. Sorry about that, guys. I know I'm confusing the heck out of you. Right, you don't need to keep emptying that. The water's allowed to go around through there. And the sooner you build that ladder, the sooner you can build this, and then that oxyfern will be much happier. There you go. And you are up and running. Glorious. And that will passively now do the air in this section, which will take a little bit, but it'll do it passively now, so I no longer need to worry about using all that power. Why do I have one single square that isn't... I have no idea what I'm doing sometimes. In case you can't tell, I don't always know what I'm doing. Yeah, rocket interior. Yeah, we'll get to that. Speaking of rockets, did Stinky ever come up here? No, he did not. So I wonder then if maybe this is the maximum range for a telescope, and in order to do things like this, I'm going to just have to send a rocket out. Maybe. I don't know. Output pipes full far too often. Output pipes the problem? Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of busy there. Maybe I should just give it its own dedicated vent then. Then there's no muss, no fuss. There. Now, you can just go whenever. I'll just leave that open. It makes this go just that little bit smoother. Now you should be running full speed, as long as there's somebody there to run you. It does mean the temperatures here are going to be, yeah, real bad. So I guess that's the other thing I'm going to need. I'm going to want a wart up here. And that can just be a farm tile, though. That doesn't need to be irrigated, so that can just be farm tile. So I need 2 oxyferns and at least 1 wart. Okay. I will try to remember that. Alright, well why don't we start, so I'm assuming, oh no they haven't actually got to this mopping, never mind. I was going to say I was assuming they would be done all this mopping by now, but clearly that is not the case. I guess I just have too many other things going on. Yeah, I do have a lot of sweep orders, but I don't think those are really happening either. Well, let's pick somebody. Hello Devon. You seriously have to go all the way, you couldn't have jumped from there to there. Okay. Yeah, because now you took so long, he's going to need air. Yeah. I guess you consider that done. It didn't look like it was done, but I'll take your word for it. Okay. Absurdities is getting... So how did you get injured? Maybe it is this radioactive stuff. I don't know. Okay, steel I have a decent pile of. Maybe I can at least get the doors part up here. Alright, so let's try to plan this out. So the actual rocket platform is... What's that? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7 across. And the bunker doors are 4. So I need 2 bunker doors across minimum. Technically, I guess I could do more, but at least 2. So where exactly do I want the bunker? I guess that's basically going to be here. I also don't have a clue how tall a rocket's going to be. Like, how far down do I need the rocket? We're doing it live. So maybe I just make this the bunker, and then just put the rocket way down here somewhere, and just hope that this is enough. Is that 20 odd tiles? Surely that's... a rocket can't be that tall, can it? Well, I guess we'll find out. If I build it and it doesn't fit, I guess I'm going to have to rebuild the bunker. So be it. Yeah, we'll just put bunker like so. Okay, and then it's going to need scanning. Well, I guess, yeah, this is kind of going to be in the way, but unless I put it way up here, or I'm going to have to dig some of this out. Apologies for the sirens. I live in a very busy area. It's a very busy intersection. I guess I could put it right on this little hill here. Then it has full access. There, that'll work. Okay, so then you're going to need an automation wire, which I guess, let's do something like that. Right? The less I have to actually dig, the better, so I'd like this to be more or less like that. Okay. And then you, I'm assuming, need power, right? I would have to assume a bunker door has got to be powered. course it does. And so do you, so I might as well do that while I'm at it. I'm going to have to build ladders to all this stuff anyway, so this can all be outside work. They're going to hate this because I don't have spacesuits yet. So, you know, there's that. Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, so this is going to have to come up from inside. Okay. In that case, it's going to have to joint plate, I guess. And this wire, I guess, can just cut straight across here, maybe? It's a good thing I have a lot of copper. And that, of course, means all this is going to be a problem in terms of the transform. I might need a transformer this. Or I separate this bit and just let the solar panels handle that. Maybe that's the plan. I just let all this be heavy watt. Just put it in another solar panel at some point to power it all. And not even worry about it. That actually maybe makes more sense. Yeah, this one square of cable is going to be a problem. All this other cable is not going to be doing anything now, but it can just kind of sit there. That's totally fine. So I'm going to need another solar panel for sure. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to be liking any of these jobs I've given them, but oh well. No one said working for me was easy. I do see a lot of terrible gas though, so I would like to fix that if we can. Can I have a deodorizer, please? Thank you so much. I don't know where I want to put this. Just somewhere over here, I guess. Just do a couple of them. Just don't want to keep this air decent. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want it decent. Okay, that should do. Because this is all going to get dug out anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I should put all these ladders in before I forget. This part they can just jump on. They technically could probably jump that too, but that's fine. Once this is built, I'm going to need to ladder this. And probably airlock it. I think I'm going to airlock it. I don't want them building this yet. So I think we will just airlock this so that they do not go any further. Actually, I guess I just don't open this up and they can't get there, and then they won't do it. There, okay. Now they cannot do this part. Oh, unless they try to run from this side, actually. Oh no, you are saying this is unreachable, so there must be a section here they can't... Okay, right here. They can't climb that. No, we're good. Totally fine. I do have glass, right? I'm pretty sure I have enough glass for another one. Yes, I do. Not, like, a lot, but yes. Okay, I don't need copper ore on here. I don't need slime on here. We'll let them get going on all that. I didn't lock you, did I? No, they can get out there, that's fine. They just obviously hate that job, and it's really far. Obviously, I would like to get the transport tubes going, but they take 50 plastic per square, and I don't know if I have enough to get all the way up here. Because obviously, if I can get them a tube up here somewhere, I'll just put it right there. Make a tube all the way from down here somewhere. Maybe I just put it over here. And then... Alright, I'll have to remove the pole to build this. Which means I kind of put this on the wrong side. Yeah, both of these are kind of on the wrong side then. Because if I do it on the non-pole side, I wouldn't even have to worry about it. Okay. Plan B. Plan B is I put the transit tube on this side somewhere. Kind of made a mess of this whole section, but yeah, they kind of need that ladder to get back and forth through here. At least temporarily. Unless I just move this... Well, no, I can't really move the wall much further because this is a line of where the water's going to go. But I suppose it could just be here, right? In fact, at that point, it may as well be airflow. If that's in place, that'll give you access. In fact, if we just do that, Is 2 high enough? I hope 2 high is high enough. And we could just not even have this bit here. That would be much, much simpler. Okay. Because then the transit tube can go there. That would be so much better. Because then I can just snake that all the way along up here, right? That makes a lot of sense to me. Don't really think it matters too much. If I put it kind of here, then it's good for getting at the rocket. And up here, so yeah, maybe we'll just put it here. And then this one, yeah, and then this one can go right here. Once they're done deconstructing all this. Achoo, I pressed this priority 9 button. Let me officially apologize to Absurdities right now. I give him grief about priority creep a lot. And then see what I just did there. Sorry, buddy. Guilty as charged. I also apparently did not deconstruct every square here for some reason. There we go. Okay. They can jump too and it'll be fine. Transit tube. One more square, please. One more square, please. Thank you. Thank you, Devon. Alright, so I want a wart or an oxyfern, and I don't think it matters much difference which one I get, so whichever one I hit first, I'm going to take. I'll be back. And we're back. Wart happened to come up first, that's what I took. And I think the game knows what I'm up to, because it offered me plastic about half a dozen times. Transit tube. Yes, please. And the actual tube, I guess, can just come up and kind of cut through here. That's fine, doesn't really matter. Although that might screw up this if I get too close to that, so maybe I'll just... yeah, we'll just go up like that. It's hideous, but it'll do. Do I have enough plastic for this? And again, this has to kind of come up and around. No, I definitely do not have enough plastic to build the whole thing yet. That's fine. Why did that not connect cleanly? Never mind, it did. Okay. Some of these they may not be able to get at. Well, from here they should be able to get there. I'm just not sure about this square here. But they're showing it as... well, I guess they can. Oh yeah, I guess they can stand on here to get at it. Okay, yeah, that's totally good. Are these things not powered? Oh yeah, they are. I must have just happened to put this on the right... oh yeah, on this... here, okay. Happens to be right on the transformer anyway, so no problem whatsoever. Cool. Yeah, no landing, but yeah, they know they can't use it yet. That's fine. As long as they can build it, that's totally fine. Let me guess. Devon. I'm about to see Devon in here, and as soon as he's done, I'm going to see this disappear. Oh look, it was Devon again. I really do want to know what's up with this guy. I don't get it. What is it he's doing? I don't know. One of these days I might just run an off-camera, just watch him for a day or two, and then just not save it so I can reload back to where I was, just so you guys don't lose anything that's happening. But then at least I will know what this is. I think I might have to do that. I do wonder though how much plastic I'm short. I wish there was some indication which ones were not, like which ones knew they were never going to get it, because I'm out, right? At least then I have an idea of whether it was worth just, you know, waiting on the Dreco for if I'm close, or if I need to printing pod a bunch, because I'm nowhere near. Because I really don't want to have to count this, but I guess I will. If I can. I'm not going to be able to see it. Yeah, I can't even read that so far. Alright, guess we'll do this in batches then. Okay, so to the end of there is 25. There's another 25 to there. So that's 50. Another 20 there. So I'm going to call that 30, counting the little bits. So that's about 80-ish, which is to say about 4,000 kilos. And I had, I think, 600. So yeah, it's not even remotely close. Not even vaguely remotely close. Okay, that time it was Stinky that was the problem. And Stinky's badly injured. It can't be the food poisoning. That's not possible. Shouldn't be any of those things. Low morale? Really? So you didn't... oh, maybe because you were here you haven't been sleeping in your normal bed and therefore haven't been getting the park. That would make sense. Okay. here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the episode there. And then, so I'm going to save the game, and this will be where we pick up tomorrow. But I'm then going to run off camera for a day or two and just watch. I'm going to use Devon as the example because he seems to be the most, although clearly other people count too. But I'm just going to use Devon as the example. And I'm going to watch and see where he's getting injured. Hopefully I can actually see it. But anyway, I'm going to call that there for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.